Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Taylor Lauren here, and here on my channel I talk about my life as a beauty queen, as a wife, and as a mama. So if that content interests y'all, then just keep watching. In today's video we're going to be walking, and I'm going to be breaking down French turns for y'all and how you can implement them into your walk. I love French turns. I feel like we're seeing less and less French turns and more pivots, or just more and more straight walks. And I love to turn. I have a dance background. If y'all don't know, I got my BA in music and dance performance. I went to performing arts high school and continued my training in college. I've been a trained singer and dancer since the age of 9. So I loved to turn when I danced. That was one of my favorite things to do, and that definitely transferred over for me in stage choreography and in walking patterns when I started competing in pageants at 15. I'm 30 years old now. So I just wanted to break that down for y'all and help you get more comfortable and more confident in doing your French turns. I know that they can seem scary to a few girls, and you don't want to, fall or trip in your shoes. Walking in front of a gajillion people is already nerve-wracking, and you don't want to, fall in front of folks. So I'm just gonna give you guys some choreography to kind of help you put together some things. And I think that, French turns are fun. They should be fun. It adds a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of individuality. It just ups the quality of your walk and your stage presence and the choreography, and it allows the judges to see more of you. If you are struggling with your stage choreography and with just being more poised and confident in your walking patterns, I highly suggest that y'all get out there and sign up for some dance classes, specifically some foundational ballet or ballet 1, level 1. It will really help you with your poise, but it will also help you elevate your stage choreography and those walking patterns and those opening number dances that you have to do. So y'all excuse my hair. Before we get started, I have been rolling my hair every night, but it has been raining like crazy for the past few days here in Atlanta, which is a good thing because it's also pollen season, but the humidity has just been taking my hair out. So a few things that I want to go over before we get started. Excuse Blair's ATV in the kitchen. We brought it back from the back porch because it's been raining. I am going to be using some dance terminology. So if you're not a dancer, I want to give you a heads up for that. We're going to be alternating between third position and B+. Those are 2 foot ballet positions. So Google those on Pinterest so you can see what they look like. We're also going to be doing a lot of en dedans and en dehors, in the door, out the door, into the heart, out of the heart turns. Those are turn positions, okay? So en dedans, in the door or into the heart, inwards, that's when you turn inwards to yourself. So inwards, okay? En dehors, out the door, outside of your heart. Your heart is on your left side, so outside of your heart. So this is en dehors. En dedans, in the door, en dehors, out the door, or out the heart, into the heart. So I hope that makes sense. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I'm going to show you what a walk with a French turn looks like. Traditionally, girls do their French turn in the middle of the runway, but you can do it at the beginning or the end. Just for the sake of the space that I have in my kitchen, we're going to be implementing it into the middle of our walk. See, I'm going to turn en dedans into the door, and then you have your posing, okay? And then you walk off whichever way the stage choreography is set up for you. So that is what it looks like, okay? Now we're gonna break it down even further, and I'm going to be showing you how you can turn on your left side and on your right side. So we're gonna be turning en dedans and en dehors in this video, and I'm also gonna be showing you your starting position, B+ and third position on the left and on the right side. I do have my shoes on, so make sure that you're practicing in your shoes. And we are also going to be breaking down the French turn and your body position and your poise and your elevation while you are turning. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to start with my right-handed people. I am right-handed, so that's where we're going to start. For your foot positions, now there are two ways you can do this. Your right foot should always have less weight on it. So the foot that you're starting with, that you're going to take your first step with, should be loose. Your weight should be on your left leg. So for my right-handed people, make sure that your weight is on your left leg so you can push off with your right when you start taking that first step. So for your starting position, you could start with that right leg in the front and like a third position in heels with your foot popped. I hope y'all can see this. Or you can start in B plus with it kind of like pointed and like flex under. Just Google what a B plus position is. I always like to start in B plus and kind of be able to teeter-totter my weight here. But I always have my weight on my opposite leg, my left leg. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Under, down, in the door. Okay, now, at this point, you should be fully crossed. Your weight is going to be on that right leg. You're going to step off with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under, down, in the door, and so on and so forth. I know I'm out of frame, you guys, so I apologize. So, try it again. Right-handed people, right leg is in B plus or third. All of your weight is on your left side, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Under, down, in the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Under, down, in the door. Okay? Now, let's break down the French turn. B plus. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. On day down. When I'm turning in, you see how I'm crossing as much as possible. When you're I'm trying to figure out how I want to say this to you. When you're crossing, what you do not want to do is, I see a lot of girls get ready to turn, and then they pick up that foot and they bring it all the way around. That really messes with your posture. And when you're turning, it's really important to keep straight, crisp, elevated lines. It's almost as if you're getting taller. So when you cross that leg around, that right leg around, to come into yourself and doing that en dedans turn, you want to get that leg as far over as possible. So when we're bringing, don't just stop here. Don't just stop at the side. Try to wrap it around as much as possible to where you're almost behind yourself, to where your right leg is almost behind your left. As you're turning, okay, your posture is growing and elevating. We're not slumping and staying low. We're not even staying stagnant. We are growing, and you are even elevating on your tiptoes, relevating on your tiptoes a bit. As we're turning, now we are in the right position. We're not diagonal. We are completely towards our judges, completely towards our audience. And now that right leg that we initially wrapped around, once we make our full French turn, it's now behind us, okay? And our left leg is now in front, and we can shift our weight to start our walk again on the left leg after taking our 4 steps, and we do it all over again, okay? So, let's try it again. B plus 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4. En dedans, in the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. En dedans, in the door. All right? So I hope that makes sense, y'all. Now let's do the same thing, but on our left side for our left-handed, left side dominant people. I think, and this is a golden rule in dance, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, whichever side is your dominant side, you need to know your choreography on both sides. That's why in dance we have center, we have across the floor, and then we reverse the choreography. And this is also beneficial for pageantry because you never know what your stage looks like. If you're practicing entering on the right side, on your dominant side, but once you get to the pageant, you actually enter from stage left, then you have to be able to reverse all of your choreography. So make sure that you're practicing on both sides, regardless of which side is your dominant, okay? Okay, left side. This is the side that we're working with. Now, on this side, we are going to be turning en dehors, out the door, away from ourselves, away from our heart, which is on the left side. Okay, so we just did en dedans on the right. Now we're doing en dehors on the left. And we have, you can do your third, where your foot's kind of like popped and you're stepping out this way, or you can go to B+, where you bring it to the front for the step, okay? I believe we are still going to have 4 counts before we turn, okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. En dehors, out the door. Now we're picking up on our right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. En dehors, out the door. Okay, let's do it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4. En dehors. Make sure we're getting it all the way around, okay? Now, right leg is in front. All right? Left leg is behind us. And all of our weight is on our left, so we can release the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. En dehors, out the door, okay? So whether you're turning en dedans or en dehors, you're alternating that, that leg that has all of the weight after you turn, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. En dehors, out the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. En dehors, out the door. Let's do it one more time. Okay, B+, left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. En dehors, out the door, okay? So, that's it, y'all. I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you some foundational timing and structure to follow as you're getting more comfortable with your French turn, and just keep on practicing, and before you know it, your walk will be smooth like butter, okay? And most importantly, make sure that when y'all are turning, you are elevating, okay? Elevate, girl. That's the most important part. Do not cut yourself short on stage in those turns. You want to make sure that you are continuing to grow. Just like when you have to do your pirouettes, your fouettes, continue to grow, okay? So that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. I hope it allows you to get more comfortable in those turns, because get it, girl, slay, do the turns, okay? Implement that personality and that fierceness into your stage choreography. And make sure that y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.